Hi everyone, Ella Isakov here. I know it's been a while and this is my new video and it's all things QL, quadratus lumborum, otherwise known as your lower back. And you know, even though this will definitely be a physical practice, as you'll see, about 20 to 25 minutes, I think it's still really important that we talk about the metaphysical reasons why we have pain. So most of the pain is really deep-rooted. When it comes to the hip stuff, it's really deep-rooted to emotions. But some of the things that cause pain for the QL or your lower back are feelings of separation, stress, uncertainty in life, money issues. Other body parts that cause pain is tight glutes, tight hamstrings, and then tight hip flexors. So we're going to cover all of that today, along with stabilizing. Here's the thing, when we start to stabilize things around our pelvis and our lower back and our whole torso, you know, things kind of fall into place. So there'll be a mixture here from things I took with Brian Waits, also some mobility stuff from my mobility coach, and of course restorative yoga as well to finish. So here we go. Feel free to write comments if you have any questions. On my blog post that's going to come out, that's on my website, ellisakov.com, there's a whole blog on the QL, where it's located, what it's attached to, and how it kind of moves and what body parts, what muscles help it move. Okay? Here we go. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to move into your squat. Yeah. But absolutely fine to sit on a block or roll up the mat and put it underneath your heels. And then lift up your hips a little bit, really press your heels down, lengthen up to the spine, keep your spine neutral. You're going to inhale, resist the upper arms into your thighs, exhale, soften. Inhale, resist your upper arms into your thighs, exhale, soften. Inhale, resist your upper arms into your thighs, exhale, soften. Inhale, so we're strengthening through the adductor muscles, the inner thighs. Inhale, resist, exhale, soften. Last one. Inhale, resist, exhale, soften. Maintain some energy, so try not to just collapse. Find some lift. You're going to grab hold of your left wrist and you're going to stretch it. And you're going to breathe in and slow exhale. Breathe in and slow exhale. Gently pulling through your whole left side. Breathe in, slow exhale. Breathe in, slow exhale. And then switch. Breathe in, slow exhale for 5 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, and come on down. This is called the bird dog. So you want to keep your spine neutral. You want to keep your shoulders above the wrist, and you want to make sure that this is not happening. So keeping your spine long, neutral spine. You're going to extend your right leg. You're going to make a fist with your left arm. Shoulders drop back, keep your spine long, and you're going to lift up. So maintain tension through your torso. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bring it down. 2 more times. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and bring down. Maintain tension in your torso, neutral spine, long spine. And breathe up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bring it in. Other side. You're going to lift it, reach it back, contain through your front torso, fist. Here we go, lift it up. 1, 2, keep the back of your neck long. 3, 4, and then bring it down. Then reach it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bring it down. Neutral spine, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bring it down. And just move the hips a little bit around. We're just going to keep this to the lower body. You're going to extend the right leg. Keep your hips level, long spine. You're going to lift up the toes. Don't externally rotate and don't collapse your front ribs. Maintain that tension all around the spine. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, bring it in. Inhale, reach. No momentum. Nice and slow. Exhale, reach. Inhale, reach. Exhale, draw it in. This time you're going to hold it in. Draw it in 1. You can round through the spine, a little bit of global flexion. 3, 4, and then reaching back. Extend your left leg back. Maintain tension through all your parts of your torso. Reach the right arm, reach your right hand down. Lift it up. Don't open up the hip. Inhale. Exhale, draw it in. Keep your spine long. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This time, draw it in. Bring the chin in. 1. Global flexion. 2, 3, 4. And then bring it down. Sweep your feet to the side. And then come all the way down and lying down. Okay. This is called the dead bug. This is still for my mobility trainer. You know, even coaches need coaching. So I'm really grateful to have learned so much from my people and from my research and from my trainings, of course. So keep your feet slightly wider than hip width. Keep the shins parallel to the earth. And then your thighs will just naturally activate. In the neutral spine, no backwards and forwards with your spine. Lift up your arms. And the shape of the leg stays exactly the same. Maintain the intra-abdominal pressure. So when I exhale, my belly is not going in. When I exhale, I'm maintaining almost like an inner cinching. Here we go. Inhale. Actually, let's point our feet for today. Inhale, exhale, tap, or just until you feel like your spine is shifting, and then bring it up. So the toes do not need to touch the ground. Exhale, maintain the intra-abdominal pressure, and then bring it up. Exhale, and then bring it up. So keep your spine neutral so your toes do not need to touch the ground. And then we're going to get to cross patterning opposite arm. So right foot, left leg. Sorry guys, left toes, right arm. I think I messed that part up, but it's okay. You just do what I do, and everything will be fine. Good. Remember, the toes don't need to touch the ground. You will start to feel your hip flexors. Remember, the hip flexors, the hamstrings, and your glutes are the big influence of your lower back. 1 more each side. Cross patterning, opposite arm to opposite leg. And then hug your knees into your belly. Whew. Okay. Pelvic tilt, really, really small movement. You're going to just inhale, as you're going to draw the belly button down, lift up your tailbone. And then release your belly, let your tailbone sink. Draw the belly button down, lift up your tailbone, and then let it sink. Draw the belly button down, lift up your tailbone, and then let it sink. Draw the belly button down, and then let it sink. 3 more times like that. Bring your heels of the hands right into the hip crease, not on your thighs, but right into the hip crease. And I'm going to inhale as the exhale. You're going to just gently push the thighs away. And what you're actually doing is you're gently activating your Uddiyana Bandha, but you're drawing your thighs that way, so you're actually creating space in your hip sockets and your hip flexors. Inhale. As you exhale, traction away. Have your heels and hands right in there. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So spine segmentation or spine articulation, mobilizing your spine. So make sure your toes face forward. Press your heels down. Press your palms into the mat. And then press your belly button down. So pelvic tilt. Inhale, so press the heels down. Press your palms and then lift up just your tailbone. Start to peel up the spine. Slowly, segmentally. Use your hamstrings and your glutes. Get the palms up. Take 3 breaths. And then coming down from the upper chest, you can bring your hands there. And then bring down the chest. And bring down the belly. And then get your mid-spine down before your lower back. 1 more time like that. Oh, we have a visitor. Hi, River. Hi, River. Okay, press the palms and heels down. Press your belly button down. Lift up your tailbone. And then peel it up. Slowly use your hamstrings. Use your glutes. Take 3 breaths here. Press your heels down. Strong. Lengthen your tailbone. And bring your hands down. And walk back. Try and get your mid-spine down before your lower back. Okay, I'm going to add on the arms just for 3 rounds. Press your heels down. Lift up your tailbone. Press your belly button into the mat. Lift up. Use your hamstrings. Use your glutes. Lengthen your tailbone. Let the shoulders elevate. And then when you bring down, come down. Still the same way. Spine segmentation. Lower back comes down last. Good. Tailbone up. Press the belly button down. Lift up. Last one. All right, straighten your legs. Stretching out. Now we're pretty much going to be working now on stretching out through the back line and really isolating as we open up the mid-spine and the QL. So you're going to inhale, reach, exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach, exhale, let it go. Inhale, reach, exhale, let it go. Last one. Inhale, reach, exhale, let it go. This part's going to feel a little bit different. I call it wobbling. You have to really relax your body and watch what I do with my feet. Watch what I do. I'm just literally wobbling my feet. And it gets the spinal fluid moving upstream. The fluid. Literally, I'm wobbling. I'm passive, and all that's moving are my feet up and down, and the rest is just kind of following like a wave. 1, 2, keep wobbling. 3, 4, and stop. And just feel that energy moving upstream. Okay. The rest, these next couple of things will be done for 3 sets only, so it's a little bit faster movement. You're going to bring the right heel into your left big toe, second toe, and then you're going to bring your left hand onto your shoulder. You're going to inhale, as you exhale, you're going to flip it over and then bring it back and switch. Actually, let's do the same side. Inhale, as you exhale, flip it over and then bring it back. Inhale, flip it over and then bring it back. Let's do one more. Inhale, exhale, flip it over and then bring it back. Let's do the other side. Left heel into the left arm across. Bring your right hand. Inhale, as you exhale, flip it over and then back. Inhale, as you exhale, flip it over and back. It's okay if your left shoulder lifts up a little bit. 2 more times. And then last one. And slowly release. Now you're going to bring your right foot over your left thigh. You're going to bring your left hand. Inhale, as you exhale, bring it over. And then back. Inhale, exhale, bring it over. This is a great thing to do in the morning. You can actually even do it right in your bed. Let's do 2 more times. And then release. Switching sides. Inhale, exhale, bring it over. Bring it over. Bring it over. Bring it over. On the exhale. And then release. Pause for a second. Just feel that vibration. You're going to feel it all around here. Bend your left knee. And then bring the right knee into your rib cage. Inhale as you exhale, draw it in. Inhale down. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale down. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale down. Exhale, draw it in. Relax your head. We're going to move into something called hip mandala. Mandala means circle. So you're going to flex your foot. I like to flex the foot. You can straighten your left leg, flex your foot, and activate your quad and your hamstring and draw it down. And you bring the knee to the ribs, to the right, and forward. If you don't need to hold the kneecap, then don't. But if you're hearing a lot of clickety clacks, maybe keep it, and then keep your left hand on this hip. Keep it super stable. And then go the other way. Bring your left hand outside your thigh. Open up your right arm. If you want, you can even use a pillow. I have a bolster here, but you can use blankets, anything you want. And then just bring it over. Nudge your left shoulder under. And then look up towards the sky. Nudge your left shoulder. So both shoulder blades feel like they're down. And then close your eyes and take 5 full breaths. Breathe into this whole area. 2, 3, 4, and slowly release. Straighten out the right leg, bring your left knee, actually keep the right knee bent for now. Inhale, exhale, draw it in. Inhale, release. 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 Straighten your right leg. Hip mandala. Flex that foot. Press the thigh down. And maybe keep your hip, right hand right on this ASIS joint, the front hip bone here. And then bring the left knee in, out. Try not to let your pelvis rock side to side. Hip mandala. If you don't need to hold it, that's fine, but keep it super stable. And then go the other way. Couple more breaths here. Beautiful, hold it in, bring the bolster or just stack some blankets or pillows. Everybody's got blankets or pillows in the house. Bring it over and nudge the right shoulder over to the right, open up, and 5 to 7 breaths. Close your eyes and really breathe. Feel the expansiveness and the spaciousness. Inhale and a very slow exhale. Beautiful, come on back. Hug your knees in. Inhale as you exhale, draw it in. Inhale, exhale, draw it in. Inhale, exhale, draw it in. Inhale, and exhale, draw it in. Keep this left knee bent. Interlace your fingers and grab hold of your leg. Now, you can always use a strap or a scarf around. You can hold it here. You can hold here, but draw the thigh down. Push the heel up. So everything is about connection. Feeling the energy move down. And then breathe 10 full breaths. Draw the thigh down. Push the heel up and feel stretch to you're opening up the back line. Inhale and full exhale. And slowly release. And then go the other side. Interlace your fingers. Wow. You can even be here. Or get a strap or a scarf. Draw the thigh down, push the heel up, and breathe. And you will notice a difference between one side and the other. Draw the left outer thigh back and breathe. Relax both the feet. Let your knees come together. Let your feet come apart and just pause. Feel that vibration. So I call this sacrum rotation. You're going to bring your knee, literally moving around the sacrum, the little bone, just there below your lower back and above your glutes. You're just going to go counterclockwise first. And then go the other way. Beautiful. Pause it here. A little bit of restorative. Get a blanket or a towel, which is what I'm using, and put it underneath. Lengthen your tailbone. Let your knees come together, and it's a gorgeous release and almost like a big exhale for this section, the back body part. Lengthening the tailbone that way, and just relaxed. It's a great thing to do at the end of your work day, where you've been sitting all day, just to find some ease and softening and rest, surrender for your sacrum and your back body. Five more breaths here. Full inhale and exhale all the way to the end. The next one I'm going to do is actually also great. It's great for your lower back. It's also wonderful for digestion. Okay, so you're going to get the bolster, or you can stack some blankets or some pillows. Make sure the pillows, I mean, this is a fairly thick bolster. Just know it doesn't have to be this thick. And you want to make sure that your tailbone is reaching up. You could be right here, and it's just gorgeous for lengthening this area. Or, what I also like to do, this is restorative yoga, is bring a blanket right there, hug it in, and because your tailbone is reaching up, it's actually really, really wonderful. And just let yourself be for, if you want to stay here long, you can set the timer for 4 minutes, 5 minutes. We're going to be here for 10 breaths. Unhinge your jaw, let your eyes soften, and then just really feel this gently move into your abdomen. And your tailbone lengthening gently up. So you can take a few more breaths here, or you can release the blanket. We've been here for about 15 breaths, and you're going to lift up your legs, and then just feel, this is great for the lymphatic system drainage for the lower limbs, Great for your chi, for your energy movement. You can also keep your knees bent and keep doing like this without the towel. Otherwise, straight up here. And 10 full breaths. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Listen carefully. How we come out of here is really important. Bend one knee, bend the other knee, and then bring one foot down super carefully. Bring the other foot down super carefully. Press your feet, your heels into the mat, lift up, and then cross, and then move out. Bring your feet apart, your knees together, and then just pause. You can take your own shavasana, so you can leave this and stay for another 5 minutes on your own. Then you're going to roll over. The head is allowed to come up. And there we have it. Everything lower back. So remember, subscribe on ellaisakoff.com, and on there is also the blog post with all the information on your lower back. As always, it's an honor and a pleasure to guide you. Stay in touch. Give me feedback if you have any questions. If anything else is going on in your body and you need advice, you need another sequence, I'm here for you. Namaste. In light.